All right, well, thanks to Joe Freeman for joining us, talking about Summer League, and joining us now is a guy we spent a lot of the last segment talking about. He is Thomas Robinson. Blazer fans fired up to have him, and he joins us now. Thomas, how you doing?
How you doing? I'm good.
So what have you been doing since Vegas? Working out, getting ready to roll, and when will you come to Portland?
I'll actually be in Portland on in 2 days, maybe the night of the 29th or early morning on the 1st to start, getting situated as far as home, just working out again, get ready for the season.
Now, did you do that when you first were drafted by the Kings? Did you spend a lot of time in Sacramento?
Well, as a rookie, that first summer, you're pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
With the draft, the summer league, the rookie transition. So before I looked up, I was in training camp.
We talked about you in the last segment, the summer league that you had, and the one thing that you will bring, and it doesn't matter if it's summer league, as Joe Freeman said, or rec ball or whatever, when you're pulling down 17, 18 rebounds in a game and showing the kind of physical presence and nastiness that you did at times at summer league, that's something a team can use. So I know that's something you want to bring to the regular season as well.
Exactly. Like I said to a lot of people, previously, after the season, coming into the league, I lost the feel for where I was as a player. Just trying to do something that I'm really not there yet, or trying to be an offensive player. I'm not caught up offensively wise. So it just took me a couple teams and a couple bad situations, but I think I got my head back on right as far as knowing who I am as a player and what's going to keep me in this league, and that's exactly the things that you just mentioned.
Now
and later the offense and things will come.
Right.
Yeah, it's now if the minutes are there, and like they were at Kansas your junior year and in the summer league, if not as many minutes are there, can you still concentrate just on helping this team rebound-wise, being nasty? Because that's what this team lacks. Can you provide that for this team in limited minutes?
Of course, anytime, no matter if it's 2 minutes or 30 minutes. But like I always express, man, with the minutes, I guarantee production in this league, and I won't change my mind about that at all. Not 1 minute I will. Like I say, if I get the opportunity and if I have the minutes to produce, the numbers will be there.
Thomas, the NBA, as a lot of people know, is about fit and opportunity, and certain guys will go to certain markets and all of a sudden they won't get an opportunity, so it's almost like their stock goes down. They go somewhere else and they find the right fit for whatever reason, and they just absolutely take off. Are you mentally in a place where you feel okay about what's happened? You're only going into your second year, and people have made so much of the fact that this is your third team, and it is an unusual situation having been the fifth pick in the draft. Where are you at mentally? Is there a chip on your shoulder that you want to prove people wrong, or are you just looking at this maybe as a clean slate going into year two?
Both. Right now, mentally, at this point, I think I'm getting back strong, where I was leaving college. And like I said, going through a couple teams and a couple rough situations, your confidence to go down, and that's what happened to me. I'm definitely a victim of that. But like I said, at this point right now, I think I'm back stronger mentally. I'm more confident now, and as of me having a clean slate, I do feel like that's what's going on right now. And Portland gave me that opportunity. GM, coaches, staff, everybody seems excited, to have me on the team. And by me going out of summer league and showing that I'm kind of getting back to the player I was, made me even more excited, and this helped me even more mentally.
Yeah, Coach Stotts, after around the second game, had a little conversation after one of the ball games with you. What was that conversation like? And it seemed to spur you on the next ball game?
Just kept preaching, be who you are. Be who you are. Be that nasty, physical, aggressive player. Do that. And like I said, man, I was so nervous coming into the league to be who I was as a player. I didn't think I didn't find a spot in the league to act like I did in college. But in reality, I just had to, be who I was from the get-go. And that's what I went away from. So that's what he's preaching to, just get back to who he is as a player. So like I said, and from there, man, that's all it was. Just me going back out.
Have you put on weight and muscle since, just in the last year and certainly over the summer? Because looking at you at Summer League, you look like you're certainly, some guys at Summer League, you can't really tell what's going to transfer over. Physically, you're going to transfer over just fine.
Yeah, for sure. I'll say I picked that weight, but it was more muscle. You know, I toned down a little bit, but I picked up more muscle. So it's a good thing. Like I said, as long as I stay explosive and a lot more summer left, you know, get back in season shape. And like I said, man, everything else will work out from there.
Mike mentioned a moment ago, you know, what this team needs and what it lacks. And, you know, when they start a 6'9" center last year in J.J. Hickson, who had a really good year playing out of position most of the year, and you look at what this team was able to accomplish, Damian Lillard having the kind of year he did, LaMarcus Aldridge having an all-star year, Batum, Matthews, they bring in C.J. McCollum. How excited are you when you talk about, you know, the possibilities for this team to get in the conversation for a playoff spot?
Like I see young rising stars. Everybody you name, you know, from Dame to LaMarcus, how to establish themselves in the league. You know, even Batum and Matthews. You know, so me guys like Will and Myers. You know, the younger guys who didn't quite get an opportunity last year. We all need big off seasons. You know, which is now they come back and add to that, and I think that should put us right in the talk. You know, for a playoff run.
The Oregonian newspaper had a poll, and they graded all the players. They graded you probably one of the highest at B because, and they all mention your energy level. What would you grade yourself in the Summer League? And, you know, the Blazer fans love guys with energy. Jerome Kersey, you could go right down. Buck Williams.
And Brian Grant.
They've always had their favorites, and it always were connected with energy. Can you provide that?
Yeah. Exactly, I can. And like I said, I have the right mindset to do it now. At first, I was blowing smoke up everybody last year saying I would do it. And, you know, in reality, I was just trying to show something else. But like I said, now I really mean it, man. I could be that person. I am that person. And that's what I'll bring to Portland. And the fans should definitely have something to be excited for.
Well, and you'll be playing in front of a rabid fan base, as you know, and this is a fun building to play in. And as Mike said, they will reward those who give them energy and effort and hustle, and that's what you showed at Summer League. So I know you'll carry that over and continue the hard work. So congratulations on getting the opportunity once again, Thomas, and we wish you the best of luck in making the most of it.
Appreciate it. Thank you, man.